success for EA and DICE Stockholm following the release of a new entry to the Battlefield franchise that takes a trip back to the past to the time period of the Great War, Battlefield 1. Released in October 2016, it was sincerely anticipated by the fans of the Battlefield franchise, myself included. After accumulating 72 hours of in-game playtime, I believe I've developed a quite accurate opinion about the game, at least on PS4. So today I plan to discuss about the things that I like about Battlefield 1 and those that I would like to be changed in the future. Well, let's begin with the good things, shall we? First of all, the launch of the game. Battlefield 1 was the game with the most stable launch in the Battlefield history. At least of the recent Battlefield games, it was most stable. I don't count the Battlefield Hardline because I just don't know. It is Battlefield, but it isn't Battlefield. It's really weird. So, anyways, back to the point. Game launched without crashing issues and only minor bugs that weren't game breaking. When the game was being released, I was actually joking about it. Like I was saying, okay, it's best to buy this game 1 year after the release. Like because I believed it's gonna launch with a lot of bugs, a lot of issues, and it's gonna take about a year for DICE LA to fix all of that. So I was joking, and luckily I was wrong, and I'm happy to admit it. So the game was pretty stable. It was nearly perfect launch. So only minor like servers issues, but nothing too bad. So second thing that I would like to point out that I really like is the rock paper scissors concept and the emphasis on game sense and tactics. So in this game, DICE took a step further into emphasizing the balance between classes. For example, the assault class excels at CQB or close quarters combat, while lacks the long-range potential to fight scouts, which is a completely different story from what we learned in Battlefield 4. For example, in Battlefield 4, assault players could easily pick off snipers 100 meters away because assault rifles were so freaking powerful. Like, it was insane. Like, I think this is great because in Battlefield 1, like, this change just puts the emphasis and that puts the power in the hands of a player that has been playing the game for a long time, that understands the mechanics, that the player that understands how the classes work has the upper hand in this game. So that's really nice. Like, I believe the better tactics and game knowledge should give you like an upper hand over someone who's just playing the game to learn the guns and recoils and gun recoil and all of that. Like, I believe that's a great part of this game. Like, just the fact that like the rock paper scissors concept is just fantastic. Like, there's no doubt about it. Now let's flip the coin to its uglier side and let's see what are the issues with Battlefield 1. So we'll start with something that's been really coming at my nerves recently, and this thing's been tilting me really erratically because the issue popped up just recently with the Giant's Shadow patch, and that is the scoreboard lag. Now, I don't know if you experienced it, and if you didn't, thank heavens on that, because it's really annoying. Like, so what the scoreboard lag is basically when you pop up your scoreboard, the lag starts, it really gets on the other level. Like, you start losing packets, you get the lag icons are popping up, all three of them. It's really bad. Like, for 15 seconds, like when you exit the scoreboard, like everyone's teleporting across the screen. It's really shit, and it's really bad. Like, it's so annoying. So I've tried everything to fix that. Like, I tried like resetting my router. I thought it was with my internet, but it's not my internet. Then I tried cleaning my PS4 from any unnecessary data, therefore increasing the processing speed of PS4. That didn't help, and so with all those with everything that failing, I just can conclude that it's an issue with the game or the EA servers, but I can't be really certain. Like, nobody can now. I'm not sure about the PC. I don't think you on PC can experience that as well. I don't think the players that play on PlayStation 4 Pro, I don't think they are gonna experience it, but I think that's the issue with the regular PS4. I may be wrong, but I really don't know. But what I do know for certain, it's triggering me. It's so fucking bad. Like, think about happy place. Now, with that out of the way, let's get on with the second issue. And like, this issue is universal. Like, if you play on Xbox, on PC, you probably experienced it, and if you didn't, well, lucky you. I admire your luck, like, really. Just I'm speechless. I'm speechless if you didn't experience it. Just really. Okay. Now this issue isn't a deal on the big maps like Sinai Desert or something, but it can be like a problem if you're capturing sea or something like that. And I'm talking about gas/frag grenade spam. Now it has been resolved in Battlefield 4. I don't know why it's popping up again. Like I seriously do not know. Like, is it DICE didn't learn a lesson or something? Just I really do not know. But on some maps, for example, like Argonne Forest or Ballroom Blitz, the sea flag especially on Ballroom Blitz, like, it's so bad there. Like, the air atmosphere on those maps has turned from oxygen wealthy to chlorine health wealthy. Like, there isn't a part of the map that isn't covered in chlorine, like in the gas. So it's really bad. Like, if you're entering the bunkers on Argonne Forest, or if you're entering the ballroom on Ballroom Blitz, like, you should start putting your gas masks like 10 meters before you enter the flag, because like once you enter, if the gas doesn't kill you, like, I don't know, the other things will kill you. For example, the frag grenades and the anti-tank/anti-infantry hand nukes will. Like, those are really bad. Like, I don't have anything against the anti-tank grenades as long as they're being used for against the tanks. Like, but on those maps, like, it can get really bad. Like, they can start throwing at people. So, like, I don't know why this issue is apparent again, but it is. So I'm really disappointed in this, because like it's more of a, like, who has more grenades wins the game. Like, it can really turn to death, especially in operations. But I mean, the point is, it's really bad. Like, it like, it lessens the experience because it's not about guns anymore. It's more about grenades. So that's why I really do not like the guns don't do the talking. It's the grenades that do. It's not anymore who's better at with gunplay. It's the guy who's more lucky with the grenades can easily win the fight. So that's what I absolutely do not like. I like that to be changed, and hopefully they're gonna bring it back to what it was in Battlefield 4. Like, that's when it was perfect. Like, the grenades were tactical tools. They weren't just keep tossing and do not keep tossing them and just get random kills. Like, it's really bad. Like, the hand nukes need to be dealt with, DICE. Get on it. Nah, seriously, DICE, the hand nukes need to be dealt with. Get on it ASAP. Now, about the third issue, I put their progression system and battle packs. We all know why the battle packs are like that. You know, they're complete RNG, and they're a microtransaction form in the Battlefield 1. So, about the battle packs, I think they should do it like this. If you top the leaderboard in the game, like, you complete a round of conquest, you aced it, you had like 15,000 points score or something like that, and I think you should get a guaranteed battle pack. Or if not the guaranteed battle pack, I think you should be drastically increased to get the battle pack. Your chances, I think, should be increased to get the battle pack. Recently I've been getting a lot of battle packs a lot more often, but I don't think, maybe that's just my luck changing or something. I'm not sure, but maybe they should do it like top 4 players from each team should get a guaranteed battle pack or at least increased chances to get the battle pack. But I don't think they're gonna do that, so really I'm talking in the wind anyways, so then it would probably be better to do that, but I don't think they're gonna do that again. So, and then the progression system, it's just so poor. Like, with the classes, for example, you get to the rank 3 of each class, you unlock basically everything except for the one secondary and one primary rank 10 weapon. Now those weapons are nothing special except for the Hell Regal and Martini Henry before the patch. Now it's not that good, but it's still not bad. It's mediocre, but still, well, I think you should be rewarded for getting those rank 10 weapons. They should be good, but not overpowered. So really, what the heck? So other than ranks, medals as well are a progression system, just like the assignments back in the Battlefield 4. Now if you compare assignments and medals, it's a night and day difference. Assignments, you could choose whatever you want and you could complete, and with medals you have to wait and get maybe lucky and to get the medal that you want. And anyways, in the end, like when you reach that rank that you want, maybe rank 60 or something above that, medals become useless. Especially when you unlock everything that you want, medals are completely useless. So when you're rank 60 or rank 70 like I am, you're just gonna notice medals are just there, they're just looking nice and nothing. Really, you can forget about them. I'm really disappointed in that, but still there isn't so much content in the game, so that could back up with they could back up with a progression system towards that content. So the content is lacking. The amount of weapons is nearly gone up, so there isn't so much thing to work towards. So the progression system, no. So like they're not gonna. This isn't gonna be helped. This isn't gonna be solved. So really, it is how it is. So we have to accept it. Okay, guys, those were mine issues and the things that I love about Battlefield 1. So if you watch this video, maybe you should leave a comment down below saying what things do you like about Battlefield 1 and what you don't like. So anyways, until next time.